Hey, cousin. Yes, you. If you test positive for HSV1, HSV2, or you're just a supporter, you are a cousin. Welcome to the family. Now, today we are talking about decoding herpes test result numbers, understanding and interpreting herpes testing. Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. My name is Shana Singleton, also known as the Herpes Goddess, and yes, having me is a big flex. I am the founder of Hey Cousins, growing the largest herpes awareness platform, where my mission is to be at war with the stigma until our community feels comfortable being open about their status and proud of their sexuality. I also have a coaching program titled Slay the Stigma, where I help women stop their outbreaks, break free from shame, so that they can get laid. Yes, this is my magic. I'm the only advocate within the space that creates other advocates. I make people feel comfortable enough to even want to talk about it publicly. And that's not even my goal. I'm responsible for doing that for 45 people. Yes, it's me and only me. Member of the National Coalition of Sex Health. Um, I am very cocky when it comes to this herpes stuff. I mean, I've been researching this virus for the past 7 years now, and I've been doing the field work, coaching and interviewing thousands of people within the community for the past 4 years now. Author of several books, all herpes related. And I just made this my life, my livelihood. I'm not gonna stop. I've created something that I wish I had when I found out I had herpes. When I found out I had herpes, I had no support, no advocates, no communities, no resources. It was hard to do the research. There was literally nothing there for us. So again, I created something I wish I had. So if you're looking for information about my coaching program, go to the description box below. If you're looking for herpes resources, my books, petitions for the vaccines, dating sites, I mean, everything herpes related can be found in the description box below. Once again, welcome. Every Monday, I'll be posting a new tip when it comes to holistic living with herpes. Every Wednesday, I'll be posting some facts, teaching you more about the virus and how it works. And every Friday, we are dismantling the stigma. Yes, slay the stigma. So let's get into it, right? Again, subscribe so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. So let's talk about it. Decoding the herpes, okay, decoding herpes test result numbers, understanding and interpreting herpes testing. That's the topic for today. Herpes is a common viral infection that can be diagnosed through various types of tests. Understanding how to interpret herpes test result numbers can provide valuable insight into your herpes status. We are going to explore the significance of herpes test results numbers and guide you through the process of interpreting these results. Types of herpes tests, right? Herpes testing typically involves two main types of tests, blood tests and viral culture tests, but there's more. I am going to make sure that I tag my video of just the different types of herpes testing somewhere up here, right? Somewhere up here. But let's keep going, right? Blood test detects the presence of herpes antibodies in the blood, while viral culture tests involve swabbing and suspected herpes sores to identify the virus. It is important to note that different tests may have varying methods and terminologies for reporting results. Interpreting herpes test result numbers. 1. IgG antibody test. The IgG antibody test is the most commonly used blood test to determine herpes infections. The test measures the presence of certain antibodies produced by the immune system in response to the herpes virus. The result is reported as numerical values, usually in the form of index values or antibodies titers, okay? So index values. The index value represents the ratio of herpes antibodies detected in your blood compared to a known reference. An index value equal to or below 0.89 is negative. There was no significant level of detectable HSV IgG antibodies. If you get an index value of 0.9 through 1.09, that is equivocal. So it's a questionable presence of IgG antibodies. The test was unable to determine whether or not there was an antibody presence. So I suggest repeat testing in 10 to 14 days may be helpful to you. Now, if you test a 1.1, equal to a 1.1 or greater, you're positive, okay? IgG antibody, there's positive IgG antibodies to HSV. Higher index values often indicate a stronger antibody response. Antibody titers. Some laboratory reports antibody test results in the form of titers, which represents the concentration of herpes antibodies in the blood. A higher titer generally suggests a more significant antibody response and indicates past or current infections. Viral culture tests. Viral culture test involves collecting a sample from a suspected herpes sore and attempting to grow the virus in a laboratory. The results are typically reported as positive or negative based on the presence or absence of herpes virus in the sample. Here are some important considerations. 1, timing. It is important to consider the timing of testing in relation to the onset of symptoms or exposure. Herpes antibodies may take time to develop, so testing too soon after a potential exposure may yield false negative results. Discuss the appropriate timing for testing with your healthcare provider. False positives and false negative results. Although herpes testing is generally accurate, false positives and false negative results can occur. Factors such as cross-reactivity with other viruses, test sensitivity, and sample collection methods can contribute to these discrepancies. Confirmatory testing or retesting may be necessary to validate results. Consulting a healthcare professional. Interpreting herpes test results numbers can be complex and may require professional guidance. A healthcare professional, such as a doctor or a sexual health specialist, can help explain the significance of your results, address any concerns, and provide appropriate advice or treatment options. Conclusion. Interpreting herpes test result numbers involves understanding the certain testing method used. Whether it is a blood test reporting index values or antibody titers, or a viral culture test reporting positive or negative results, timing of testing, false positive, negative results, and individual circumstances should be taken into account when evaluating herpes test results. Consultation with a healthcare professional is recommended to ensure accurate interpretation and appropriate follow-up care. Remember, a comprehensive understanding of your herpes status empowers you to make informed decisions regarding your sexual health. That completes Wednesday's Herpes 101. Yes, we wanted to understand herpes testing and how to understand the numbers. Make sure you subscribe to my channel because on Friday we dismantle the stigma, and this week's topic is dating. So excited, right? And then did you check out my last video on Monday? We talked about arginine versus herpes. Yes, you heard right. Every Monday is a tip. Every Wednesday is Herpes 101. And every Friday, we dismantle the stigma. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Support is free and your girl needs it. Trust me. I love you all. See you later, cousins.